nice rainy weather we're having today. For those of you who are hearing the little tap, tap, tap. It's not as warm as it was the past few days, but a little cool, a little rain, a little cool air. It's good to refresh the day a bit. Give me time to relax and build a Gundam. While I was doing my research on the Efreet and looking for the line art, I came across this line art as well, which is basically the Efreet Schneid. I gotta do a Google Translate again and say it appropriately next time. But yeah, I came across it, and of course we already heard the announcement of the P Bandai exclusive of that kit. Not to mention the fact that I think somebody already did a, well, I believe that somebody made a custom build making that type of mobile suit, but I don't know if it was actually really a custom or maybe it was part of a resin conversion kit. But it's coming out this winter, or maybe end of summer. I don't know. I didn't see the. Actually, in all due fairness, I didn't see the time frame. So, if you guys want to message me and let me know when the P Bandai exclusive that kit comes out, so we can tell it to everybody. Another thing that I've noticed is, even though this was a welcome addition to the RE line, this was not part of the original idea or the original set of RE kits that Bandai talked about. What was it, a little over 6 months ago? Granted, it was not set in stone, but they were talking about the RE. Hold on. The Kshatriya, the Jagan, and the Leo. You know what? I'm in front of my computer right now. It'd be nice if I did this. RE100 lineup. I remember seeing something like this. Here we go. Now I found this. So it was okay. Correction. My mistake. My mistake at all. Efreet was in the list. So is, I believe, the GM Sniper. And if I'm saying this mobile suit correct, the Byron, the Jagan, the Kshatriya, the Kasi, the Leo, the Reborns, and the other two mobile suits that I right now cannot remember the names. But I remember one of them is from, I believe, from, not Double O, excuse me, from Seed. Alright, so we'll put this to the side. And, okay, so no, what I was trying to mention, and I'm sorry, I kind of got off track there. We were gonna get this, but then we were assuming we were gonna get like maybe the Kshatriya or maybe the Leo, whatever. But instead, they were talking about the Baowu. That's what's gonna come out in the next few months. Now, Baowu is gonna be an interesting kit because it's going to be a 2-stage mobile suit. I wonder if it. Granted, it'll be not a good idea to do that as a master grade. Maybe it will not be strong enough to be held up as a master grade. I'm not 100% sure, but as an RE line, it's still a welcome addition. And obviously, we've seen the box art for the announcement as the red mobile suit. We don't see the green one, which is the production. And guess what? That's going to be a P Bandai exclusive as well. So it's safe to say that they don't fall under the same. You know, these guys do what they want. They go based on popularity or what they think is ready. It's never set in stone. we will know more, of course, in the coming months when the next show comes up. Wow, this is pretty nice. When the next announcement of model kits comes out in the next few months. So right now, this set of kits that are coming out this year looks pretty. This summer looks pretty awesome. Okay, so here are all the parts separated from their trays. Here's the blues, here's the charcoal, and here's a combination of black, orange, yellow, and white. And I'm going to in the process of begin cleaning up each and every part, making sure everything's done. And speaking of cleaning, some parts are going to drive me a little nuts, like this guy. Even though I can snip this off a little, and clean it up, that seam line that's here, it's going to drive me nuts, me sanding it down. The one thing you don't want to do is over sand it, because you may accidentally damage the detail that's here. So I'm going to try with great effort not to damage this detail piece right here. So that was the one thing I wanted to show you. Now, as I was reviewing the manual, I think what I'm going to do is going to build this kit first off to see how it looks. So we're going to try that first and have an overall look of what the kit will look like. Then I'm going to do this in stages. So stage 1 will be the assembly. I see what it looks like. Then I'm going to take it apart and then begin the assembly or the detailing of me putting on the LED light. The first part, of course, will be the head, which I'm going to see how this will work, if it's possible to disassemble the body so I can replace the battery if I have to, or can this housing of the head is big enough to put a small battery in there. Not the one that I just showed you a moment ago, maybe a little smaller, the little small but thicker one. So that could be a possibility. If I can get that done, that's perfect. If I can't, obviously it'll be wiring going down to the body, in which case the battery will be stuck in there. But the leg part is the one thing that threw me off, and I wanted to discuss that with you. Here's that side armored part that I just mentioned that goes right on either the left or right side of the leg. And supposedly with the trim part, which right here, let's get it out. Just gonna put it right there for now. Not all the way through. Oh no, it's specific. Excuse me. Didn't notice that until. Alright, right. So this is what it looked like. The idea would be to somehow put the thrusters here, which is these right here. So I'm going to gut the hole where it is. Alright, now you can't see it in the light. Actually, can I get a good light source there and then do the old zoom? Yes. No. Zoom. There it is. So you see the little hole there, like another nozzle within the nozzle. So the idea would be to drill a hole in there, just there, so it'll come out the other end. This part will be glued on if I have to. I don't know if this is the correct one, but I could be wrong, but I'll use this as an example. And then put a fiber optic light going one here and one here, funneling it up to originally this hole, and then connecting it to this, because this is pretty much big enough for me to put a battery in there and a switch. So I just slide in the battery, and then I put a switch there where I can actually use with a hobby knife or a toothpick, turn it on, close the door, and then it's already there. But there's a problem with that. Look at this hole. Look at this peg. This is basically one of the standard pegs that you would put on the shoulder, whether on a shoulder armor or whatever. I was originally thinking maybe I can drill a hole through here, but that would be ridiculous. Ridiculous. So the idea would be, maybe I should drill a hole here and here. Put it in where it's, well, then maybe I should do it on the bottom here, like one down here, one down here, because it will probably have enough room. Maybe not, because it's not 100%. I see the gap there, but I don't want to close it just yet. So drill a hole here, here, and here, here, and then feed the line going down here and here. Now, put a light source here. I have a 5mm bulb, which I can put in there. Glue on the two ends of the light through there. So it will turn on, the light will turn on here, but it will feed the light source all the way down here. So I have enough space for battery, light, wiring going all the way down. Oh, a switch, of course, and obviously a resistor. Then going all the way down here where it doesn't interfere with the actual kit, with the actual part when it goes on the leg. I'm going to attempt that. Now, you would think that that would look bad, but think about it. I mean, if I put two wirings in there, or two tubes, it will look like umbilicals from a space shuttle after it takes off, where it's connected to something. I don't know if that's a proper description, but you know what I mean. And it will be flexible enough so, I will turn it left and right if I have to. If not, it will stay in its specific position. But pretty much, I guess nobody realized that they set themselves pretty well for something like this. You have the perfect battery compartment right here. So that would be that. The one thing that, now, I could probably figure out how to do this and it may work. The head may work. What may not work is, where is it? It's here somewhere. Oh, okay, here we go. This is the part for the backpack. I have to see how it assembles. But I don't think I can squeeze a light source on this. I don't know 100% sure yet, so I have to first assemble it and see what I can do. If it works, it works. If I can, I mean, if I can, I can. If I can't, then no big deal. So, what do you think of that? I know it's a little bit daunting there, how I explained it. But I think I can do it. I think I can. But let me begin with the head first. But actually, I'm going back to stages again. So stage 1, we're going to clean, put it together. Stage 2, attempt to do the LED lights if possible. Stage 3, prepare the kit for painting and detailing. Alright, let us begin.